We got together when Karen was quite young and Dill was a little bit older. And for Karen, there's only ever been Dill. And he went to war. The war tore our family apart, and he wasn't able to come home, which left...
And when I did come home, I wasn't really home,
there.
as many people who go away to war are.
And so, so she has to figure out what she's going to do. You know, there she is, a single mom, and so she finds this guy, kind of reminds her of Dill. He likes to fish. You know, she thinks that maybe she could build a life with, won't be Dill, but, and then he turns out to be her worst nightmare come true.
That quote, good people do bad things for good reasons, that actually is a theme of Stephen Knight's and what he likes about writing dramas. I stole that line from him. I overheard him say that one time in pre-production and just threw that in the scene, and I think I had to tell him that. I think he liked it and he thought it was written. I go, you did write that, you just didn't have the script. I mean, that's a question that I don't think this story answers, but I think it's a question that you measure as far as, you know, context of the situation, and is there a time to do what is considered on its own a bad thing, an evil thing.
People's ability to be good is due in no small part to their privilege. And some people are able to wear their goodness very likely. Other people find themselves in desperate situations that they never couldn't have anticipated, didn't ask for, don't deserve. And they're just trying to get by. They're just trying to survive. And so I think that's kind of where Karen comes into the story, is I feel like she lives out in the realm beyond good and bad. She's just a woman in a desperate circumstance, a woman badly abused, a woman who's trying to keep herself and her son safe, is trying to find a way out. And I do think that, yeah, good people do bad things for good reasons, but we also have to look at the people where good or bad is not really an option because there's no real choice.
Rob Reiner has directed some of the most famous films of the 20th century. One of those films is the mockumentary This Is Spinal Tap. Reiner and his team tried writing a script but gave up after just a few days. The entirety of the dialogue was improvised by everyone involved, so Reiner tried getting everyone credited as the writers of the film.